Today's going to be awesome because I'm going to get some chemotherapy. It's got like, how exciting is that? It's not exciting at all. No, I'm not looking forward to this. Probably 6 months worth of chemo, and yeah. I'm going through this process with the oncologists and the surgeons and cancer, and it doesn't, I can't relate that word to me. It's not real. I'm in denial. I'm just like, yeah, because I feel fine, and just like go through the process, and then yeah, I've got this meeting, and yeah, okay, and then they stick some shit in my arm, and yeah, whatever. I have a referral for an echo, and it's related to chemotherapy. So there's a rush on it.
You need it by a certain date. When did you need it by?
Well, it's not by, but I don't know yet because I don't know when I can start chemo. But they said it could be like within 2 weeks. So, but I mean, obviously the sooner the better, because then I can just tick that off and give it to them and go, okay, now we can book the chemo.
Yeah, of course. I've got you all booked in there for this Friday at 10:30. We'll see you then.
10:30. Thank you so much. See you. Bye.
No problem.
Bye. Yeah, the chemo is going to be a lot worse than, well, you know, I mean, I'm surprised that they're underplaying it. So the chemo, they said, was going to be like really like small amounts and just pills. But it's not. It's the standard amount of chemo, which does mean the possibility of hair loss. So I'll save on haircuts for a start. So we're already, that's a good thing, right? And you know, massive nausea, and they pump you full of steroids at the start to stop you stop the nausea. But they're not going to do that with me because I might. They said one guy had a high, like it gives you a high. I'm like, yeah, sounds good, but it gives you a high, and one guy like sold all his belongings and like organised an overseas trip or something, and they were concerned that I was going to do that, but I assured them that I didn't have much to sell. The nausea, that can be big, it may not be, but there's also the chance of neuropathy, which means like that in the brain, your brain might send signals to your hands and your feet that will be tingling and sort of numbness, and to the point where you will like fall over because you can't feel your feet. So there are things like this that I have to monitor, and they're going to be monitoring my liver the whole time, and sort of if I get sick, I have to go straight to hospital, and there's all these things. So they're just telling you that like this stuff's dangerous, and it can affect different people in any amount of different ways. So an oncologist is just like a cancer guy that treats you with chemo, as opposed to the surgeon who did the first things. I'm just wondering if it's possible to get bloods done today. They talk about 5 years outcomes and stuff. Oh, but that depends, and then maybe, and then what about this, and then like this is going to be the last time that I'll have cancer treatment, cancer surgery. That's the last time ever, and this will be the last time that I'll have chemo. The oncologist did talk about milestones. So he did talk about at 6 months. He said we like, you know, have a little celebration, and we give you a cake. And I said, tell me more about this cake. First day of chemo today. Not going to be pretty, I'm assuming, but I've got all my stuff together. I've got community transport coming, which is really cool. And actually they're sending a taxi because they didn't have any room left on the bus or whatever. So it's only going to cost $2 for a $56 cab ride. So that's very, very cool. And how do I feel? Like really angry, which is good because that's an energy, and kind of like just nervous. But other than that, it's fine. Go and get it done, get the poison in me, and see how I react. I'll see. Oi! he's lost.
See what it says there? 16 to 27.
Ah.
So you're not going to turn right there. Oh, is there something in small letters underneath?
Have a good day, mate.
Okay.
So here we go. Just finished. It was really easy, and you just sit there for a long time. I was having treatment for 4.5 hours, which is pretty long time. Like, the drugs just make you feel like just a bit washed out. Nurses are just lovely. So it turns out that Tom Waits and chemo, excellent mix. It's relaxingly aggressive. Tom Waits is perfect. There was all different age groups, which was sad to see when you see young girls coming in, and saw one girl go in and see the oncologist, and then she, came out with her girlfriend crying, and comforting her, but she was crying, fully crying. That's it for now. That was the cancer chemo vlog. I know it's boring stuff, but it's good for you guys if you ever have to go through it, or you've got a loved one, and it's 1 in 3 people. Like, it's more than 1 in 3 people now that get some form of cancer. And to see the younger ones go through it, that's what makes me feel sad. I don't feel sad for me at all. I'm like, yeah, my life's been awesome, and give me 12 months in Bali and down to Uluwatu and jump off the cliff. I'm good with that. So this is the day of chemo, just home 1 hour.